Señores y señores, hijos de todos los años, esto es el Daily Deucey Podcast. Para hoy, del 18 de febrero, close enough, dominicanos de febrero, esto es tu amigo Deucey, y yo quiero hacer una podcast en español, pero no hablo español muy bien. Un poquito está bien, pero yo tengo mi español de muchos dominicanos y mexicanos, so yo quiero decir, hey, chinga tu madre, no mames. ¿Por qué dices, hey, qué lo que? No mames. So that's about as far as I can go, to be honest, without using profane language, even more than I actually use in the Old English. But I gave it a shot, trying to bring in more of the Latino audience. For the anti-Trumpers, now for the pro-Trumpers, hey, how you doing? This is the Daily Deucey Podcast. Good to see you. All right. So we're getting right into it, boys and girls. We got snow all over the fucking joint. We got kids home trying to nap. They're crying. Sort of working out. Not really. But what's also not really working out, and shout out to old Papa Deucey, Roaring Kitty sued for securities fraud over GameStop rise. You'll remember from a couple of weeks ago where good old Papa Deucey said in the article that we did on this asshole, this guy's in for a world of fucking hurt, babe. Okay, and this is the first suit that's coming down, and I'm pretty sure, if not right this second, he's actually testifying in front of Congress. So Keith Gill, one of the most influential voices that pushed GameStop on the Wall Street Bets Reddit forum, was hit with a lawsuit that accused him of misrepresenting himself as an amateur investor and profiting by artificially inflating the price of the stock. That's literally exactly what I said. And I should pull up the clip of us talking about where he actually has his license, which is really going to fucking be a tough thing for him. And sweet cat t-shirt, you geek. The proposed class action against Gill, who adopted the YouTube nickname Roaring Kitty, was filed Tuesday in federal court in Massachusetts. The suit said Gill was actually a licensed security professional who manipulated the market to profit himself. Gill touted GameStop shares through an extensive social media presence on YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit, where he used a more profane alias. Gill's deceitful and manipulative conduct not only violated numerous industry regulations and rules, but also various security laws by undermining the integrity of the market for GameStop shares. He caused enormous losses not only to those who bought options contracts, but also to those who fell for Gill's act and bought GameStop stock during the market frenzy at greatly inflated prices. I don't want to keep running this into the dirt, but this is what I said. And he ended it up, he was up like 30 million. I think he ended up pulling out maybe at 7 million profit. And not for nothing, he's full of shit. And that's why he's scrambling on this entire thing. Because he's saying that he still believes in GameStop, that they're going to revitalize their image in a new gaming, community worldscape. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And he must not actually play fucking video games, because he's almost like an old white person dressing up. It's like the meme where they're like, hey, fellow kids, this guy is a Wall Street hedge fund guy who literally dressed up as a YouTuber and ran the price of GameStop up and made millions of dollars. It's really crazy. The GameStop rally has also attracted the attention of politicians, and Gill is scheduled to testify Thursday, which is today, before the House Financial Services Committee. In prepared testimony for his congressional appearance, he said his previous work in the financial industry never included trading securities or advising clients. He also denied trying to artificially pump up GameStop shares, and he truly believed in the company's future potential. I did not solicit anyone to buy or sell the stock for my own profit. Bullshit. 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 Gill plans to testify. I did not belong to any groups trying to create movements in the stock price. Also bullshit. Like, Wall Street Bets is a group, bud. What are you talking about? I never had a financial relationship with any hedge fund. Debatable. I had no information about GameStop except what was public. Fine. That's even worse because all the information is bad. I did not know any people inside the company. I never spoke to any insider. Great. Yeah, you don't need to be an insider. It's unclear how much money Gill made from his GameStop shares, though he said in his testimony that he and his family were millionaires when the stock reached $20 in December, far below the heights it would reach a month later. Those gains have largely evaporated in recent weeks, with the stock trading around $47 on Wednesday afternoon. The lawsuit claims Gill, who has been written about extensively, that he was far from an amateur stock picker. Rather, he is a chartered financial analyst who holds multiple broker's licenses and was previously employed by Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Company. The lawsuit also named Mass Mutual and a brokerage subsidiary of the company as defendants, saying they had an obligation to supervise Gill's activities in the market. So we're not going to go into the kind of deep dive on market manipulation, but it was so clear. It was so clear, and people who have no idea about anything with stocks or funds or crypto are talking. Literally, I was on Clubhouse when this whole GameStop thing was going on, and these people who were like single mothers who worked at like Target, who, God bless them, I have no problem with that, but they're going on asking these crypto and stock experts how to even like sign up for Robinhood and for, fucking Coinbase and stuff like that. Like, these people have no idea what they're talking about, and they're looking to take their entire fucking, world savings, life savings, and dump it into fucking AMC or GameStop, who will not exist in the next decade. It's unbelievable. So that is technically our finance / crypto / whatever story for the day. We will do a little crypto price update. As of right now, 2:39 p.m. on February 18th, we have Bitcoin just about even for the day, but killing it at $52,047. Ethereum up 5% for the day at $19.31. XRP just under 2% for the day at 53. And Doge actually making a run back up at 12.72%. Okay, so this one I had to touch on because it was kind of ridiculous. New York Police Department cop lectures drivers on rules of road while ignoring a big one. And I generally love the popo, but you can't have the rules for thee and not for me shit going on in the cops, in the government, in literally anything. If we're going to follow rules as we should, it must be unified and we must all follow the rules. A New York Police Department / NYPD cop lectured drivers on the rules of the road Wednesday while appearing to forget an important one himself. The nearly minute-long video shared by the 66th Precinct starts with one of its officers clicking a button on his phone and talking into the camera while driving his cruiser. Like, bud, are you really going to give a speech on driving safely and by the rules while driving and operating a video camera and streaming? Oh, what are we talking about? Like, how does this cop not understand that this is going to be a ridiculous thing? And you're posting it all over the place. Apparently, he's like a popular, streamer cop. Yeah, I'm using the hands-free device. That's the safe way, the officer says. Not for a video chat fucking call, it's not. Jesus. Yes, this is Charley on the Parkway. Charley on the Parkway. Oh my God, old people are so annoying, dude. And I'm 37, so fine, call me fucking however old. This guy might not even be much fucking older than me, but Charley on the Parkway? And that's like a hashtag. Like, are we for real? That sounds like an old fucking 50s radio jingle. What are we doing out here? holy shit, maybe Gary Vee is wrong. Maybe people shouldn't be posting on the internet as much and showing their content. I mean, I guess maybe they should, because we see just how silly and untalented they are. If I see you driving my way, I want to see you driving the safe way at 25 miles per hour, and preferably not fucking streaming live on the video camera. State law prohibits any viewing, taking, or transmitting images on your cell phone while driving. Fines start at $50 for the first offense. It appears that 67th Precinct officer created a hashtag for his routine, Charley on the Parkway. And first of all, Charley, who spells it EY? Which he used in a handful of videos of safe driving tips over the last 2 years. You're going to get really popular now, Charley on the Parkway. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I hope they should just give him the $50 fine and just move along and say, you know what, I'm wrong. I did it, and I'll take the fine and pay for it. But we know they won't. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to run this article first. So, because this shit is crazy, and it literally goes into exactly what I just said, with old people in the government not knowing dick about media or media creation or the internet or anything, and getting just completely jobbed and ripped off because they're idiots. Bergen County spent more than $500,000 on TV ads telling residents to mask up and get tested. $500,000. If Bergen County residents kept their TV tuned to CNN, Fox News, or Bravo for a full day in August, they would have seen 30 coronavirus-related public service announcements between 6 a.m. and midnight. CNN, Fox News, and Bravo. They spent $541,000 to make a commercial that I could get two freshmen from the high school to make a commercial with their iPhones for $25 an hour, if that. And then they put them on CNN, Fox News, and Bravo. How many people under fucking 50 are watching CNN, Fox News, and Bravo? It's really crazy. The television spots cost the county more than $500,000. 7 coronavirus-related television ads by the county ran last year and in January on about 20 channels, urging viewers to wear masks, adhere to social distancing guidelines, apply for emergency loans, get tested, and get vaccinated. Invoices and other records obtained by NorthJersey.com show Bergen County shelled out $541,000 to produce their ads and buy the airtime. County Executive Jim Tedesco appeared in all of them, and County Commissioner Mary Amoroso was in 3. Which is also crazy because Tedesco is a goofball. Say what you want, and he's actually an okay dude, but get him away from the camera ASAP. County spokesman Derek Sands said the PSAs were a vital part of the county's response to the coronavirus, especially in the middle of last year when the Trump administration was downplaying the effects of COVID-19. The state's outbreak started in Bergen and has claimed 2,282 lives in the county. Oh, okay, so the county had to pay to combat a differing opinion from Trump, right? Why do we have to pay that? Across the country, we've seen horrific consequences of elected... No, we haven't. Just shush. Derek Sands, just stop. Just stop. You're making a fool out of yourself. I'm just like, listen, I've given up all political aspirations so I can actually tell the truth here. Almost all of you politicians are making fools out of yourselves. Except for Paulie Sarlo. And you can say I suck up to him and whatever. Maybe I do or whatever. But he doesn't say any of this stupid shit. He actually gets shit done. He's constantly working. He doesn't get involved in any of this fucking nonsense. Whatever. Geek Dark Sense. Midland Park Company, NB Productions, produced the ads. They've created commercials for the city of Plainfield and Representative Josh Gottheimer, who has a political consultant who also worked for the Bergen County Democrats. The county aired 6 30-second PSAs. One debuted around the beginning of it. So where is the difference? I'm curious how much they actually spent on the ads and how much they spent on the ad play. It doesn't actually say. Bergen County and Tedesco, Bergen County and Tedesco have faced criticism for financial decisions made since the COVID-19 outbreak began. At the end of 2020, county commissioners approved a $28 million emergency borrowing plan when the county said it needed to make up for an unexpected revenue drops. At the same time, the county handed out $1.4 million in bonuses. How do people get bonuses when you had to ask for a loan because of revenue drop? Like, shouldn't you forego the bonuses this year, pal? It's crazy, dude. It really is. The county won approval from the state in December to borrow $150 million for a mixed-use residential building in Hackensack that will also include a bus station intended for NJ Transit. That project will add $8.7 million in debt service annually for 24 years, starting in 2024, an amount county officials said would be offset by savings from old debt that is expiring in the next 6 years. So they're just shuffling shit around, babe. But the fact that you need to spend $500,000 to put out some ads for 60-second ads. Let's play one of these ads here.
To win the fight against COVID-19, easy access to testing must be part of our new normal. That is why, after testing over 30,000 residents this summer, community mobile testing is back for the fall.
Thanks to a partnership between the County of Bergen and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center, COVID-19 saliva testing and flu vaccines.
These aren't even good commercials.
Do your part. Get testing. It's quick, easy, and free. To find a testing location near you, visit BergenCOVIDtesting.com. Thank you for helping keep the county safe.
Are we serious right now? Listen, I'm kind of bad at editing video. Like, that's why I kind of set all this shit up and cut almost nothing. But I could make that fucking same video for $100. I could go on Fiverr right now, shoot the videos myself with my cell phone, send it to somebody on Fiverr for $20 and make a better fucking video than that. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. I don't know if they got ripped off or if it's just complete malfeasance, like where I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly, so don't call me out on it. But like $500,000 on terrible ads. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And when all these loans and everything start crashing within the next year or two, we're going to be in a fucking world of hurt. And it's going to be because we spent $500,000 on 30-second ads that a 6th grader could make with an iPhone 3. It's bad. Good news, poop could be our next new secret weapon against mutant COVID strains. There's a golden opportunity. Oh, wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. There's a golden opportunity to track deadly new variants of the virus in the sewers. The coronavirus mutants are here, and scientists say the U.S. should use a new weapon against them, your poop. So when people take the vaccines and they turn into mutants, make sure to throw poop on them. America's failure to track the rise of dangerous variants has left the country at a risk of a new wave of sickness and death, with only vague estimates of where and how quickly they're spreading. Do we notice even how they said it? So, America's failure to track the rise of dangerous variants has left the country at a risk of the sickness and death, but they don't know where or how quickly that they're spreading, nor do they know how sick you're going to get, nor do they know if it's even fucking real. The so-called UK variant, which may be both more deadly and 50% more transmissible. Hey, at least it's not 51% more transmittable, right? It could have been 68% more transmittable. Do you ever feel like if it's 50% more transmissible on the dot, that they're basically just making that number up? or rounding it up from like 19. Oh, Lord. But public health experts say there's an opportunity to track the spread, and it's hiding in our butts. Because everyone who catches COVID sheds virus fragments in feces and urine, a national program to monitor wastewater for virus mutations would help close the gap. So if we take some spinach, like from the story yesterday, and we put that in the sewers, maybe that spinach can mate with the poop, and then they will be able to tell us if we have corona or not. A poop program powerful enough. Good thing I got my pop screen on. A poop program powerful enough to meet the crisis wouldn't be cheap, but it would hand experts an almost real-time map of where the new variants are spreading, allow authorities to surge resources to trouble spots, and help experts evaluate vaccine effectiveness at the community level and detect new strains even before they start sending people to the hospital. And it would help us all better predict how long we'll be stuck dealing with the global crisis. So, not for nothing, the numbers are going down across the board. And yet there's people, like, it's almost as if some people want to stay locked in and be scared constantly. It's almost like a weird fetish, which makes a lot of sense if you really kind of think about the dominating ideals in the country. But you can't stay inside forever, babe. So the UK strain, the Brazil strain, the this strain, the that strain, the fact of the matter is Florida's wide open, California's locked down, and California's doing worse. So every couple months they're going to say there's a new strain and we got to lock down again. We can never, ever, 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 ever let lockdowns happen ever again. Adios.